Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to build a wheel. And while we wait on people to get in, we should talk about the wheels that we're building. So, first of all, or the wheel I'm building. First of all, rim is an Alienation Vandal rim. It's a wide aero style rim, super light, also tubeless compatible. I've got my nips, lots of them. And should I show the hub before anybody even gets in here? Would that be funny? Let's go this way a wee bit. Should I show it before anyone's in the actual live? Because I have an unreleased sample hub of a hub that's going to be made. And I have yet to post the video about it. So I'm building one of two in existence right now. Show us the hub. You two, Charles and Keggy, are the only two right now, man. Maybe I should. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to show it close up because the video shows that. And I want you guys to watch the video. I'm not going to give all the details about it, but it is something I pushed for years and have a bunch of other people. Spokes separated. We got all the spokes. 18, 36. Make sure I keep them separated. I am reusing spokes because there's literally no reason not to for me. Got the tools. Notice how I skipped over the hub. Nobody's in here yet. Where's everybody at? It's a random Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Y'all busy? No biggie. Either way, just fixing the camera up. If you don't know what this tool is, you're about to see why it is so awesome to have when building wheels. And then the zero size of the Park Tool spoke wrench. What's up, Savage Audits? We are indeed live. You know, there's only 7 people here. If more people show up, cool, but you guys are the ones that get to see me actually show the hub and talk about it a little bit. Oh, wait. Let's do a proper. Oh my goodness, look at this. Not giving details. Just look at the beauty before we begin. So the first thing that I need to do is remember which way my wheels are oriented. That tool is for putting wall plates on electrical outlets. It may be helpful for that as well, but it is awesome for building wheels. I gotta figure out which way my freaking rims are facing on my bike right now. To do that, I gotta look and find the last time I was at the skate park and see if I can somehow find a clip that shows my back wheel or one of my wheels. What's up, Adam Ortiz? That looks like a gem. I hate that YouTube has this little heart thingy where the chat is at, and it makes it so I can't read the most recent chat, the last part of the lines. Oh, there's a clip that might show it. As long as it rolls, it looks like a gem. Man, it is a gem. Just currently looking to see if I can figure out which way my wheels face, which honestly doesn't matter that much. But like, if I'm going to build a wheel, I should probably build it for my bike. Oh wait, this one might do it. Nope, that's definitely not my bike. That's definitely not going to help. That might. Let's see. For real though? Folks, I cannot figure it out. Which way is it facing? Does anyone know which way my wheel is facing? Perfect match for the what? I don't know what you're talking about. Give me, yo, Adam, thank you for the gifted membership, man. Citizen, you are now a member in the chat. Folks, I cannot seem to find, oh, there's a picture of my bike. Let's go. Of course, you can't see my freaking rim in it. Come on. While we're waiting on people to get into the chat, I'm trying to figure out, wait, this should help. Okay. With the bike facing upright, it is oriented like this on the front, which is the one I want to match. We're going to just say that's that. So it's facing like this where I can see my writing here. That means this would go here. And that needs to go there so that we can do that. And that would mean that I need, let's see, these are going to be the inside spokes. So I want to use that stack. Now, let's see. So we're dropping them down in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just guessing here again because I haven't built a wheel in a while. But I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4th hole like that. I think. Oh, geez, I need to consult my buddy Kevin's guide that he sent me. I think this goes here like this. Because then whenever you rotate it, it ends up here. And then you look down and you're like, oh, cool. I think. Oh gosh, this is the casual one. I am getting everything set up. I keep my buddy Kevin's texts short and I talk to him other places because he has a guide that he sent me literally in 2022. So I'm just going to read it. Pick up the rim. Yep. Hold the hub in front of you. Do that. Skip 3 holes. Put one in the spoke hole. That would be here. Yada, yada, yada. What's the next step? Counterclockwise. Correct. All right, we're just going to go for it. I think we're doing it. I think we got it right. Like the vid. Yeah, if you like it, then that means that more people will join. I should grab this old wheel and see. Okay, so that's lined up there. And it is the 1, 2, 3, 4th one on this side. Correct. Aha. I did it. All right, let's keep going. So we're going to use nothing but spokes from this stack. Goes in that stack. So does that one. There's a bunch of them that go in that stack. All right, whatever. Here we go. So at this point, we have the first spoke in, and I can go ahead and toss in all of the other ones on this side. Technically, you don't have to go in any specific order, but as far as like which ones on this side you put in, trying to put in like the kind of red spokes on the inside so that they're the ones that see the least amount of stress. And what a lot of people will do in this spot of building a wheel is they'll just go ahead and toss in all of the ones on this side. Do you need many specialty tools to build a wheel? Absolutely not, Alex. All you really need is a spoke wrench and maybe a screwdriver would make it easier, a flathead. Basically, I'm using this tool here because it has a flathead with a little nub that sticks out so that, and then it's offset so that you can spin it in your hand and then it keeps this in one spot and tightens faster. But like, if you're literally just lacing a wheel, you don't have anything special, all you need that makes it way easier than any other way you would do it is with a spoke wrench. I've used like crescent wrenches. I've used literally when I first did a wheel, trued wheels, and I've literally used crescent wrench. Horrible idea when spoke wrenches exist, but I've done it. Other people have done it. So if you had to, you could. But realistically, you don't need anything crazy. You just need the stuff. My butter knife and needle nose pliers. There you go. If that isn't an answer for you. It's more about just being precise with what you're doing and consistent than anything. The more consistent you are in the process of it, the straighter it's going to turn out from the start. Like if you tighten everything exactly the same amount and you have the correct length spokes, that's another big part, I suppose, is having the correct length spokes for the job, because if your spokes aren't the right length, if they're too short, the obvious. If they're too long, then they'll stick out of the top of the rim and can pop your tire. Have to have this wheel built. I'm not going to lie, until about 5 minutes ago, I thought today was Wednesday and that I had to have this wheel built so I could go ride the skate park tomorrow. So I'm going to be at the park tomorrow. And then I realized, hey, dingus, you don't have to be at the skate park tomorrow because tomorrow's Wednesday. All right, so once you get the first one on, you got to double check that your pretentious wheel building alignment is correct, which it definitely is. And what they tell you in the guide, which I forget, don't forget the electrical tape rim strip. You are correct, but I have an alienation rim strip that I'm going to put on here because it's what I should do. So drop a nipple to the rim hole. Locate the hole in the upper flange immediately to the right of the hole containing the original spoke in the lower flange. So what that means is that you flip it over, find your original spoke, and then you grab another spoke. Are we doing? Yeah, we're doing this side. So I need the same side. They go in through this side, and I need to find this. And then I drop it down in. I have a video for this as well. So, like, if you guys need to learn how to do this, watch that video because it's way more helpful than me rambling right now. Then nipple hole immediately to the right, containing the original. So you're going with the wheel flipped over, starting on the right. And now that you have one started, you just continue the process and just drop them all in. I'm so pumped to have this on my bike. So freaking pumped. I have to say too, like, I feel very privileged to even be able to run parts that are samples and literally only exist in a couple, like literally only a couple in the entire world exist. There is a silver sample and a black sample of this hub, and I have the silver one. Don't know where the black one's at or where it's going, But what I do know is that I have a video already filmed unboxing this thing and talking about everything to do with it that you could possibly want to know. So stay tuned for that. It will be coming out in the near future. Not sure exactly when yet. It won't be crazy long time, but it also probably won't be like right away. I don't want to put the video out too many months in advance of when we will have these available. So I want to get everybody super excited and then, oh, we can't get them for like this many months. What I can tell you is this thing is beautiful and it is perfect. It's also got some features that are going to make it so anyone could want to ride this thing. Honestly, too, like these first two rounds of spokes are the hardest part of building a wheel because they're the easiest to get wrong. If you don't get them wrong, or if you get them wrong, you have to pretty much start completely over. But once you have these in and correct, then you just pretty much build the rest of the wheel. What's up, Paul James? So we go counterclockwise. And now we can start with the other round of spokes, which they come up through. Doesn't really matter where you start, but they go over, over, under. That is not correct. Am I not right here? Over, over, under, and then there. Aha! Follow my video. It is much better than me right now. Oh, I just scratched the spoke. Why does that not like feel right? It feels awful far, but it looks right. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just not rotated enough. We'll see. This is where this tool comes in handy because using your fingertips, every time I do this, I'll put one in, then flip it over and put the other side in because that makes it so much easier whenever it's like, it balances the pressure. It makes it easier. See, I think we have it right. My gifted subscription ran out. That's a bummer, man, but oh no. Well, there's one. Gifted subscription running out just means you can't see videos early and you don't have a green name in the chat and you're just not cool anymore. No, it's no big deal. Okay, get this one started. I'm not going to tighten any of these down more than just a little bit to start. So those are there. What if we treat it like a quadrant and go this way? This side is that way. Over, over, under. Oh, come on. How many nipples will I drop into the wheel? That is the question. Hopefully no more. I think I got it started enough. Man, this thing is being difficult for no reason. As long as it's started. Hey, look at that. Adam Ortiz gifted a membership. and it went straight to Paul. Thank you for doing that, Adam. You did not have to do that. Boom. Over, under. Over, under. Over, under. Sometimes it's under, over. I don't know. No, it's not. I'm lying. Man, this desk is just 8 nipples. Keggy's got money on 8. I'm going to bet money on no more because I don't want to. I'm probably about to. Nothing. I didn't do that on purpose either, I promise. Come on. Well, it stayed. That's 2. See, the one thing about treating it like a quadrant, like I said, and moving around the rim before just doing all of one side is that you can't pull them around, can't pull things around and maneuver it to get it easier for the nipple to go on. So, dude, there's 3. God. Come on, man. We can't let this happen. We can't let that be right. Alex, if you're still watching, you're a smart dude, and I'm pretty certain you could build a wheel perfectly on your first try. It feels wrong because they're like, that's over, under. It feels wrong because the spokes feel like they're not pointing the right way. I don't know if it's just what, but all right. So now we just continue. What are we at? 3? All right, whatever. Done with that. It's stuck in there till I need it. Over, under. I've never built a wheel. Well, you don't have to. It's not hard. If you follow my video that I have about it, it's genuinely like easy to do. I feel like anybody could follow that video. I'm going to turn it back this way because this is working out. Found out my pre-built wheels were 2 crossed. How's that even possible? That's like way wrong, right? There we go. Get started there. How is it not falling out? There they go. Okay. And we just keep repeating the same process until we're done. Doing this might be confusing. I'll try it. How do you determine spoke length? There are calculators for spoke length on different websites. Oh no, something's wrong. I can see it already. I did something wrong because my valve lines up with a cross and it shouldn't. No, wait, how is that even possible? Do I start over? Do I start over? I don't want that. My thing's going the wrong way too. I'm not looking at the A. Wait, how did that even happen? I'm so confused right now. Well, this is why it's depressing. I needed to follow my own videos. But I just did this wrong somehow, and I don't know how I did. Bro, what? I got half the freaking wheel done. Oh, jeepers. How did I do that? How was the end there when it was way over here? It rotated clockwise, not counterclockwise. Something is not right. And we have to start over. You've got to be flipping. Or maybe we don't start over, but we take out the crossed spokes because something went wrong with them. Which actually, that was not a crossed spoke, was it? It's one of those. This is the crossed spoke. Okay. Before jumping to conclusions, I'm going to problem solve and make sure that I'm correct or that I am totally wrong. And I really wanted this to be done quickly. We're already a half hour in and I've already messed up. I thought something felt weird. Luckily, my video is completely correct. And I know that it is correct because the wheels came out perfectly in that one. Oh, totally did that for the entertainment value. That's what it is. Didn't actually mess up at all. I'm just like not even sure. Oh. Who's excited to watch the Olympics tomorrow? Anybody? I know I am. I really hope Marcus takes the dub. Oh, sick. Let's just scratch the crap out of the inside of the hub, you idiot. Oh. Okay. Two more before we jump to any crazy conclusions and take all of them out and start completely over. Do you need a stand for dishing and initial truing and also gauge for spoke tension? I mean, they help, but you don't have to have them. Like, I just used to use my forks for my front wheel because you can definitely just use forks and then zip ties for your truing guides. Jeez, dude. I need to be more careful. You can use zip ties attached to the fork legs as your guides for truing, and you can dishing wise, it's not super easy to figure out, without the right tool, but you can definitely do it. I would just look up different ways to do that online. I just laced up a trials rim last night, and I'm pretty sure I got spokes intended for 28 2-cross. I didn't specify 3-cross. The rim doesn't appear to play well with 3-cross either. That is interesting. Wait, so you laced it and you were done with it and it worked out? Is that what we're getting at here? Okay, so what am I looking at? I rotated the wrong way here. Is it even possible to go the other way? It doesn't feel like it. Feels like it's locked into this direction. So this happened when I was doing these. This hub was supposed to have rotated the opposite way that it did. Go home, Brant, you're drunk. That's funny. I definitely did something wrong, but I don't quite understand how. And I feel like I should be able to rotate this the other direction. I knew something felt weird. Didn't know what it was. Take your shirt off. You're hilarious. Dude. So my rotation needs to be the other direction. That would fix my... Alright, the first ones I put in were on this side. And it rotated the wrong way. So I'm going to take out these. I guess this is fitting. I haven't had to rebuild wheels while lacing in quite a while. Do I just... Whatever. We just take it out. Done messing around and thinking about it. We're just gonna take it apart as much as I need to. We're having a watch party tomorrow for Marcus. Want to go live, please? I don't know if I'm allowed, so I'm probably not going to do that. I just don't want to get fired by the Olympics before they even hire me. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have a gnome census out here. All right, can I get this to go the correct direction now? There. You can adjust the dish with the stand. If you have park tool stand, it auto adjusts. My surprisingly nice express tuning stand needed to be calibrated. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely, that is the thing. You are correct. But if you don't have a truing stand, the question is, I see what you're saying, LS. If you don't have a truing stand, then how do you dish? There are definitely ways to do it. I've looked them up, but I don't remember what they were. All right, so if we're going directly to the right, that would be this one, which would put it there, and that would put this here. That doesn't let that rotate that way. Or does it? Yes, it does. I think. Let's see what happens. Just gotta make sure we keep our counterclockwise rotation, which puts this in alignment with that, before we start putting the other ones in. Sorry you can't see what I'm doing right now. I have to ensure that I don't F this up again. Zip ties and some sticks. You could definitely do it. Like, there's ways to do it. I've seen people will like stack pennies or something crazy. You can flip the wheel in your dropouts too. Like, get it completely true, flip it in the dropouts, and then if it's off, it'll be too far to one side. But you can't like totally rely on that either to be like really accurate, because you never know what could be off with it. Like your frame or your fork could be not completely perfect. This nipple is nailed. Okay, now we're in the right spot. Why do I feel like I'm missing? Okay, through this side, over, under, that will go there, and it will lock us in to hopefully having the wheel and everything in the right place. No, that isn't right though. What is going on? It is right. I know I did the first part right. I already looked at it. Wheel, you're wheelie killing me right now. What's up, Kiefer? How's Buffalo, Kiefer? Yes, I remember you. Okay, maybe it is right. It's just not locked in yet. I need to watch wheel building more often. This is rather calming. It shouldn't be calming because I'm not calm because I keep messing up. And maybe once it's tight, that'll go where it needs to. Does this line up correctly? Yes. All right, well, at least that part's good. Now that I got one right, I'll be able to get the rest of them right. Something feels wrong here. There's no spoke to go under. Over. I didn't put the last one in there, that's why. I'm like, what is happening? There's no spoke there. This one goes in here, down there. This one's here. I got so confused. The weather sucks and the weatherman sucks even more. Did you guys tune in to watch someone struggle building a wheel? Because if you did, you're in luck. When you don't build wheels all the time, it's really easy to forget how to build a wheel. There. Okay, wait. So did I not tighten that one down or take it out? I must have took it out. So now we've got over, under, and we go to there. I guess that's why you go around it evenly. The dish is based on the hub width, so it should be the same distance from where the axle touches the inside of the frame before the top edge of... Yeah, you could do that. basically what you could do is you could take a fork and you could put zip ties on both sides and measure them and make sure they're the exact same length. And when they're the exact same length, that lets you flip your wheel, or you should be able to dish it center based on that. But doesn't always work the way that it's supposed to. What is happening? I have two. Oh, you idiot. What did I do? Oh my God. Okay. I see what I did wrong here. And I'm not okay with it. Fellas, today is not my day. It's not my day at all. I see another major mistake. And that is why this one didn't go where it was supposed to as easily as it should have. We're getting there. This one comes out because we have a couple spokes in the wrong spot. Freddie, thank you. I appreciate you. I don't feel like I'm making anything good right now. I feel like I'm totally messing everything up, and I guess that happens sometimes. This spoke is in the wrong hole. Wait. Does that mean all of them? No. That one should go there. This one should go here. Okay. We're back in business. Maybe, no, that couldn't have been my problem from the start because I got all those other ones in and it wouldn't have worked if I didn't have it right. Now this one. Are you going to Flatland Assassins contest this weekend? Not sure. Saturday's the day to be there, right? Like Friday isn't really as important, right? Don't feel bad about putting your cross at the valve. I totally did the same thing. I was in a hurry. It's not that it was because I was in a hurry or that I had anything like that going on. It's because I rotated the rim the wrong way from the start. There. Now, can I please do my crossing now? Pretty please. Over, under, and that. Okay, whew, we're good now. We are good now, ladies and gentlemen. Probably mostly gentlemen and zero ladies. If I tighten this in, it locks in our spot, locks in the rotation. Friday is the jam, contest is Saturday. Well, what's the jam? What does that mean? Okay, now if that's tightened down, does this line up? These freaking spokes and everything and blah blah, flippin' blah blah. There, rotated, looks correct. Run it. Love the how to center your back wheel and tighten your chain video. That's how to center your back wheel video is my most viewed like tutorial video for bikes. And it is like the worst quality of everything to do with it. Like the filming was bad. I was just behind the camera talking. It's just funny how far things have come since then, basically, is what I'm saying. That's old people, group of people hanging out and doing Flatland. Lady wheel builders, marry me. I'll fold the laundry if you fold the rims. If you true the rims. I got my girlfriend to build a wheel one time. She did good. She built the wheel and it was done. It was cool. Oh, I feel much better now knowing that I have it correct. I knew something felt off before, but I couldn't figure out why. And now I know why. Oh no. Oh. I have sacrificed another one. I think that's 4. Stoney, is it more important that I would be there on Friday or Saturday? I guess that's what I'm getting at. Do 8:17. Hear that sliding around? Yeah, that's the nipple in my rim, just sliding all over the place because I dropped it in there like a goober. Saturday is the more important day. Word. Bird. Bird is the word. I'm finally getting my wheel built. Finally built. Oh my goodness, this is coming together finally. Sometimes you got to take 4 or 5 spokes out, take a deep breath, and start over. I dare you to enter? No way. How much would that even cost to enter? It costs money. No, we're at 5. Son of a... No. Gotcha. We're getting it. Freaking finally. Let's make sure. I didn't even look at the valve. The valve is correct now. So I had it all right from the start. I just had it rotated the wrong way because I did it with the wheel flipped the wrong way. And I just kind of started on the other side. Two more on this side. Let's go. I still have to true this son of a gun. No, that's 6. Whoever was it, Keggy? You're still here. You are almost a winner. No, that's 7. There's no way I'm going to go over 7 now, or go over 8. All right, last one on this side. Not gonna lie, I really wanna do a Venus hub in the Galaxy Rust colorway painted version that I did with my trail bike hubs, the Profile Elites. I think it'd be sick, and because they come in polished already, it'd be so cool. Listen, Keggy, dang it, you might be right. See if we can get those out of there. I'm gonna need them. There's one. Oh, there's 3 in there. 4. What am I doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, there's another one in there somewhere because I just heard it. Wait, should there be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is that noise? There shouldn't even be another one in here, I don't think. Whatever. All right, now we go over, under. Over, under to the only available spoke hole where we are not going to drop another one. We cannot let this happen. I will not let you win, Keggy. I will not. Even though I said 0 as I was dropping one in. Naively. I'm an idiot sometimes. Bro, the screen, I can't. I promise I'm not having a stroke. What does that mean? I'm not glitched out or anything, am I? I don't know who said flatland is for old guys, but I'd rather watch that than the Olympics. If your core can handle more than an hour of flatland, you're probably a beast. That's funny. All right. Moment of truth. Number 8. You almost won, Keggy. You almost won. I may not true this all the way tonight. I might have cursed you. I mean, it's not a big deal. But if you did, you bastard. Stoney, is it sandbagging if I can already do a flatland decade and I enter beginner? I've never even been to a flatland contest before. And I really don't want to enter one either. That's scary. I hate contests. I hate being in contests. Oh my goodness, we're finally at a point where I can confidently say that I have done it correctly. Not at all, he says. Five more spokes, folks, and we will have ourselves a built wheel. What the What is it? Oh, that's 4. Ha! Oops. I was trying to do 4 cross there. Thought about getting bike again, jokingly searched for how to BMX as an old fat guy, found Stoney's, bought a kink whip 2 weeks later. Look at that, Stoney. Inspiring people and coming together with them in my live stream. Love it. You think somebody could build a wheel blindfolded with the help of a non-blindfolded person? I feel like that wouldn't be possible, but maybe it would. Only flatland trick I can do is a peg manual. Well, you're ahead of me there. I can't peg manual. Keggy, I hope you're paying attention. Haven't dropped anymore. I'm in control of my destiny. And I refuse to let you 3 more chances. Come on. There you go. Boom. Manuals for the win. Man, I wish I could manual. No, that was really close. Oh, no! Damn it. Oh, that's 8. You are right, Keggy. No, nope, you were instantly wrong. That was 9. I didn't do that on purpose, I promise. I was so ready to celebrate not dropping any more in. And then I dropped one. Oh my God, that one ended up in the right spot somehow. I dropped it above the rim. It was a short-lived win, Keggy. Short-lived. Now I got it. There's 1, there's 2. All right. Last 2 spokes. Boom. Okay. Come on. Almost there. Last spoke into the hub. Man, I'm actually really pumped that tomorrow's not Thursday now because I have to put my old G-Sport Gland V3 hub guard on this still, and that's going to take a minute. And I still wanted to film a video tomorrow about something to do with these wheels and my bike. And just, yeah. All right. That is like not all that bad. Here, I'll move my face. Whoa, the thumbs up. Look at that. Whoa, what did I do? What is that? Was that OBS or was that Skype? What was that? 2 thumbs up? And it gave me some fireworks? That was awesome. It was like fireworks for getting it done. That was sick. Thanks, computer. Grab some water quick, and then we can start the truing process. All right. I want to see if this was actually... Fireworks. Truing stand. So let's see. Drop this in, drop the width, close it down. All right, this is obviously going to be way off right now. We'll put this over here. Point up a little bit so y'all can see the full wheel. Oh, my light's in the background. Look at that. All right, so this is where this thing comes in handy, because at this point, what I do is I go around and I tighten every single spoke until this thing will not tighten it anymore. So they will all be at the exact same tightness. And then once they do that, they won't be like, it won't be tight yet. It'll be approaching. But it just guarantees that every single spoke will have the exact same amount of tension on it from the start of the truing process, which is very important. Like if you're building a wheel, especially without a truing stand, if you can guarantee that you tighten your spokes all the exact same amount from the start, then it will mean that you'll have a much easier time truing. Your dishing should be close, if not perfect this way, because you're tightening them exactly, unless for some reason your spacing is different. For example, I'll give you an example of when this wouldn't work. Let me keep my spot here. So for example, if you're riding a wheel, or front or rear, where you add a hub guard to your axle, that means that you have to compensate in your dishing, not just for the center of your hub, but the center of the hub guard and the other side of the hub, because now you've added to the width of the center there of the axle. And that means that if it's centered in your hub, it's going to be offset a little bit because you added to it with your hub guard. So if you're using a hub guard that takes up more of your axle than your cone spacers or jam nuts, it doesn't replace your hardware, then that is when it will affect the dishing of your wheel. And that used to be me. I used to run a hub guard that affected that. Oh, you're getting there. This is the tedious part of this process. Oh, come on. Come on. How is it tight already? Whatever. It's close. Am I giving myself thumbs up again? I have no idea how or why it's doing that. Dude, I'm not even halfway yet. It's like, feels like it's getting tighter, which is cool, but at the same time, gonna make it really difficult. And this one definitely isn't as tight as the other. Must have been, yeah, that was the one that. Certain cases, a spoke wrench might be easier. This feels like one of them. There's some of these nipples, because they're being reused, and honestly, it's getting not far off. Some of the nipples being reused could definitely make it so it's getting tighter much quicker. Some of them move easily, others I find it's easier to tuck and roll with the, oh, we're talking about falling, I guess. Yeah, these are getting tighter as we go. If I just tighten them all the way, so basically what this nipple driver is doing is tightening it to the point where the spoke hits the little nub on the end of it, and then it won't let it go any tighter. So I can kind of gauge that with my spoke wrench too, and just know. I taught him how to true his wheel. Look at that. That is like stupidly tight. Seems like. Whatever. Who thinks it's going to be perfect as soon as I get done with this? Man, it is. I mean, these spokes are tightening up considerably, and I can see exactly where I need to go for them to be the same spot. One. I am the Tom Brady. That's a pretty big compliment. Thank you. All right, I might be done with the nipple driver. These spokes are getting tight. Wow, that is insane. But I have to tighten them all to the same spot. When the spoke starts bedding after a while, do you retrue your wheels or just tension your spokes? I mean, I am always messing. Like if my rear wheel gets out of true because of brake tricks and the different tricks that I do where I'm like stepping on my wheel, I will true it. I haven't taken my wheels off my bike and trued them since I built my bike, but I've definitely trued them on the bike as good as possible. I'll retension for sure, but I'll also true when I need to. I'm blown away at where this is ending up. Like this could be done from just tightening this. It's kind of crazy, it seems like. It seems like too much. It's not even close to the end of the thread where it needs to be. It's already tight. I only got like 6 more. So I'm feeling like it's getting to a point where the wheel is just almost done. So I need to tighten these to the stopping point. Yo, I got a wheel question actually. Is it a wheel question or is it a wheelie wheel question? You sure it's wheel? You being wheel with me, man? All right, I'm done being silly. What's your question? That's crazy. These are all tight. I didn't think it would go like this. I really didn't. I thought I was going to have to sit here and mess around forever. But tightening these all to the exact same place is going to make them tight, and it should make the wheel very close to on dish and true. It's so tight that I can't even tighten these spokes that well. A wheel, dog. We're so lame. And I love it. Love every bit of it. We only got, okay, now we got like 6. Hey chat, are they Colt set wheels or hubs any good? I mean, I'm going to assume they're about the same as most other like normal cassettes that aren't anything super fancy. Sometimes when I tighten my front wheel, it spins the axle and tightens the cone or jam nut for whatever it's called. How do I make that never happen again because it's messing with my wheel speed? I'm not sure on that one. I'd have to look at it. Certain questions are hard to answer without seeing the problem right in front of you. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, I hope it's on because if it's not, it's going to be a lot of work to get it on. I really didn't think they were going to be all the way super, super tight out the gate. I can't even get them where the other ones are at. I bet you this is lateral, up and down truing. Might be off because of the fact that I can't get these other ones as tight as the first spokes that I tightened. Luckily, it's pretty easy to see where I'm at. There's definitely no using the nipple driver on here. Sounds like you're not coning your cone wrenches enough. Chris Wong, nice. I'm going to be releasing a set of wheels myself soon. What's up, 350125? Chris, are you going to that Flatland thing Saturday? I'm trying to figure out if I need to go. I heard it's in Ohio. 2 more. 2 more, and then we can test and see how off it is. We'll tighten these last couple with my last bit of might. Make sure you got your conuts locked in with 2 wrenches. That is a good point. Good shout, Paul. Last one that is loose. Now, this should be pretty damn close. Purely based on the fact that the wheel is all tightened to the same spec. Tighten this down. I see a couple of these not where they should be. Interesting. This. Okay. I don't see much threads. All right. Moment of truth. Oh, that is super, super close, but it's not perfect. Damn it. How's up and down? Up and down is off. Waiting for the cheap eBay tension meter. It should arrive in about 2 hours. Hope it's gonna work. Well, I mean, tension meter isn't like super fancy, is it? It's a spring and some levers that tell you how tight that is. I don't know. Maybe it is something that has to be calibrated. What I do know is I'm really bummed that I have to sit here and true this now. Because it's pretty far off, actually. I need to get left and right truing done. And then I gotta do dishing. Ended up that's keeping that cinema complete wheel nice. Let's see. Heckin' A. Let's go. That's all fine and good. This, all that needs let out here to there. Well, at least it was close, so that what I'm doing shouldn't take super, super, super long. And I guess I can show. I don't know if you guys can see or not. Loosen this up. I guess I do have the camera on a tripod that's mobile for a reason. There. I mean, that's not bad for just building it and tightening everything down. It's really not bad at all. Okay, let's see. there. Oh boy. So it's less of the rim that needs loosened that way. So here to here. You start here. Here. Try not to go too crazy. That's much better. Actually, this needs to go away a little bit. There we go. All right, before I go any further, I'm going to dish this thing. Because I do not feel like doing this multiple times. Wheel alignment guide is awesome. This is a dishing tool that basically you put your rim onto these blocks. Then you put this guide onto your cone and then you set it and then you flip it over and go to the other side and that will tell you if it's on or off dish. So this one is actually, let me see. Let me measure based on the side that's too far away so that I can remember what it means, because wheel dishing and using the alignment guide can be confusing. So that side's there. Okay, this side is too far away, which means the rim needs to go that way. So that in theory means that the entire side I just loosened up was where it should have been, and I need to tighten this entire side. Okay. Because tightening this side pulls the rim this way, which pulls that way, and that is correct. It's only out of dish by literally no joke, 1 millimeter. Actually, I have it mobile for a reason. I can show it. Check this out. So if you guys know, this is hard to show. If you know what you're looking for here, you can see the amount it's out of dish is the gap between the guide. Oh, it's on the bottom there. Sorry for the craziness with the camera. I'm trying to figure out how I can show this the best. And there isn't a great way, and the camera is literally going to fall off of the tripod. What if I go like this? You go into here. Nope, doesn't work. Sorry for the craziness with the camera. That's all the better you're going to get with seeing how out of dish it is. You can tell it's barely off. And no more craziness with the camera because that was too much. So I need to tighten this entire side down. Or we could just loosen this other entire side. Let's go quarter, quarter. Make it extra complicated. Tighten and loosen. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. That was supposed to be tightened. This was supposed to be loosened. Oh, damn it. Still just as true as it was. And it has barely. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, dude, it's perfect. Sweet. Dishing complete. Instructions unclear. Cut a 2x4 into pieces with a chainsaw and bolted my hand to the wall. What are we going to do with you, Spinbot? What are we going to do with you? Okay. All right, so now we can true. I kind of want to do up and down at this point so that I can make sure that up and down is solid. Go the other way. There we go. Oh my goodness. So from here. Oh, it's just right here. This one. Is it really just these two? And so these four. Technically, I guess I'm going to be standing for this, so I can just angle up. Okay, right here. So that is like massively off. I'm just going to tighten it a lot. A little bit. And tighten. Wow, okay. This is what I was afraid of. So we start here. All the way to there. Yeah, literally it's just the rest of it. Because I couldn't get these ones tighter. So they just all have to get tighter. pretty much exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to deal with it, and I did. Tightening them all a full turn, hoping that it's enough. Check things out. Much better. Here to here needs loosened. So just full turns at this point because it is way off. Okay. Those sticking way out. Here. All the way through there. That's half the rim. I should just tighten the other half of the rim. Or loosen the other half of the rim. If it's from all the way, yeah. From there through there. I'm just going to loosen this other part of the rim. N. The N in alien. Few more. Two more. Oh, that is much closer. All right, still need to tighten these. From here to there. Yo, Spinbot, thanks for becoming a member, man. If you want the members only Discord group, send me a message on Instagram and I'll send you the link. And now you can be in that group and have those custom emotes. Let's check where we're at. right there. It's here. Oh, so it's these two that are too tight. Sweet. I haven't spammed the group with pics of my kids lately. Gonna have to get on that. Yeah, Rex BMX is by far the most active in the group. This is actually not bad. Doesn't work. Can't lean back and move around as much as I need to. So it's really just here through here that needs mega tightening. It seemed insane to have already done it several times. That is getting close, though. Like, to the point where these two out a little bit. Park tool on top. Hell yeah, park tool is the bomb. Check it out. Park tools. Park tool. Park tool. Park tool. Park tool. Park tool. Love it. Park tool. Here to there is too much now. What's good? Four again. These two. Kind of feel like the dish tool isn't really necessary. You can flip the wheel in the chewing stand to see if it's centered on the hub. You can in a lot of scenarios, but there's some scenarios where that doesn't work. For example, say you added a hub guard to this. I already went through this example once, but I'll do it again. Say you added a hub guard to this, and we'll just call this washer the hub guard. And that washer goes inside of your fork. So your fork legs go on with one side without the washer, one side with it. That means that your hub is no longer, the center of your hub is no longer where the center of your rim needs to be. So if you just flip it, then it might not work that way. I think if my brain's working correctly. Because if you do that, let me look. It was in there like that. And then you just flipped it. I guess technically on the stand that would be okay. I don't know. it's certain situations where it doesn't work that way sometimes. Like if you don't have a chewing stand, if you're just using forks or your rear triangle, it could be bent. My brain isn't working at the moment. It's focused on trying to make sure my rims are perfect. These two. Guess you just run a hub guard on both sides. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong with what I'm saying too. I'd have to sit and think about it for a second, but there's certain situations where like doesn't always work to flip it and hope that everything's good. I think let me think about it. With this chewing stand, it doesn't matter as much because this is supposed to be centered. But even on this one, my hub is perfectly dished, but this side here is off a little bit. So actually, I guess I could tighten it. Is that what that's for? You guys just taught me something about my own chewing stand. I think I just taught myself something about it that I didn't know. Like, it's the spring tension is too tight. Well, that didn't do anything. Wrong-o. Now it's not moving. Yep, don't mess with that. There we go. Whoa, why is it? Interesting. I'm just learning about all kinds of stuff here. These off. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. My brain is fried from this process. Whoa, that is like super duper close at this point. In your opinion, what grips do you ride? I ride the Hoder grips because they are just so damn comfy. I love the Hoder grips. These two. Last two for up and down hops. But yeah, you did help me learn how to work on newer gear. I got back into it. I'm glad to hear that, Chris. And if I'm at the thing on Saturday, I will see you there. All right, that is super, super, super close. Micro hops. All right, I should take out the left and right before I keep going with this. Big ol' right hop from here to there. Holy cow. So all of those need tightened. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna go just a smidge. We're just gonna strip out the bottom of that nipple because we don't need it. We do kind of need it, so hopefully I didn't wreck it too bad there. Boom. Hoder grips, never heard of them. We'll give them a try. Oh my gosh, if you've never tried Hoder grips, you are going to be stoked because they are so comfortable. There. So just these two. Oh, let's see. This one. This is my favorite part when I'm almost done truing. So from here. We'll just see these two. Darn it, I got a pop. Reynolds grips have not worn out in 5 months. Dang, that's awesome. Never heard of Hoder? Illegal. That is funny. I mean, it's kind of true though. Hoder grips are just so well accepted to be some of the best in all of BMX. They are some of the most comfy, and I think they're definitely one of the most ridden grips in all of BMX. Yes, S&M Hoder grips. And if you buy them from S&M on their website, use my code. It'll save you 10%. Man, I wish I could sit and do this right now, but I just can't at the height of my desk. Bench, whatever. I think that's like a little tiny, and you can't even feel it when you rub your hand on the rim, but you could see it. Tiny little raised edge from the weld process. It's like barely even there. Honestly, I love this part because I'm such a tedious person that I love making it as close to perfect as it can possibly be. Dang, that's close. Okay, we're going for the last up and downs because there's a couple tiny little ones, probably from what I was just doing. these two let out a tiny bit. My tension feels like it's not going to be quite right though. Or just kidding. Oops. That one's a little low, but it's where it needs to be. It's where it needs to be. What's up, Mark? Here, here. Oops. God, that's bad. Half. Not even half. What am I saying? Oh my God. See why this is doing that. I'm bad at with a little bit of tightening. Oh my goodness. I can't believe there's 18 people waiting for a perfectly trued rim right now. I'm trying to achieve perfection. It is not easy. That is for dang sure. It's not necessarily hard to do, but sure as hell isn't easy either. Here. These two. I'm hoping getting these up and down hops where things need to be tightened at will help get rid of the loose spots. For real? It seems so crazy. Yeah. those two. These four. The amount of people who would call this good, and I'm just like, nah, it can be better. Got rid of that. A little more. These two. These four. These two. These two. Dude, that is like... We're talking on a microscopic level at this point. All right, we're gonna try and get out any left and right. This one. Oh my goodness. This wheel might take off down the road on its own when he's done with it. At this point, it better. It's gonna be as freaking close to perfect as I can get. That is the weld. I'm calling that part good. Damn it. I hate when I go backwards. Do I do what, Kid Wilson? Do I do... Where is it? Where are we looking? That? Do I do that? Yeah, I do. The line up the A with the valve hole. Dude, this whole freaking side. That. I still hear scraping. Yes, you do. There's this one area I don't understand. There. From here to here. Really just these couple. There's definitely the welded seam going on, but there was something else that I needed to fix. I'm just going for perfection, like a psycho. That's all. Why though? I could sit here and do this literally all night. This is an Alienation Vandal rim laced to an unreleased sample hub that will be coming in the future. I mean, realistically, it's pretty dang close to perfect right now. You hear that little tiny bit. But it's like, it really is fractions of a millimeter from the rim right now. I'm almost ready to show my work. We can call that good. I can see a tiny bit of wobble and it drives me nuts. What hub? What hub am I lacing? Huh? Yeah, you want to know what hub I'm lacing? Wouldn't you like to know? I'm the weirdo that said hi to you at PondFest when you pulled up. You were getting out of your car. Didn't want to bother you, but it was awesome to see you in person. Well, you should have came and said hi and talked to me because I don't mind at all. But I appreciate you saying hi in general. I don't know. I'll let you guys make the call. How do I do this? Let's see. I gotta keep the camera as close. Does this turn it off? No. Need the screen to stay off. I don't know, guys. Is that perfect enough? Let me move it over here. Tighten this down. Is it good enough or not? That one little spot that hits is the seam. There's nothing I can do about that. I already tried. Watch. Right? That's where it's hitting, and notice the stickers right there because that is the seam and where it was inspected. So it's like tiniest little itty bitty bit. Up and down hops are like as close to perfect as you get. Is it a what? Nothing. It's a nothing front hub. Kid Wilson, because of you, I'm going to work out every single day now. I'm never eating sugar again. I can get that OCD when touring wheel, but after riding them for the first time, they might not need their tune-up. I'd call it a day for now. I'm not going to lie. That is like almost as good as it gets. That one little hop is fine. Especially considering the fact that it took me 2 hours to get here when building this wheel. This is my front wheel too, so like I don't even have to worry about brake pads on it. I don't have to worry about it at all. Yeah, we're jamming. It's good. Stoked. Look at that. I'm pumped. My wheel's done. Let's check the dishing one last time, even if it's off by a little bit, I'm not touching it. Okay. And no. Dishing is as close as the wheel is. So I don't know how to show dishing. So I just do this. If I turn the camera this way, bring the wheel here. So you can see, maybe you can't see. That's one side. Guide is like literally touching it, barely. Now we flip the rim over, using that as our measuring point. And it is like a freaking fraction of a millimeter. I'm gonna call that good. Dishing tool is put away. Here's the park tool wall for you, Jared. Okay, my wheel's done. Check my tension. Sounds good. Sounds real good. I'm gonna put it on here to check the tension though. I have a feeling the tension is gonna be a little high. Or maybe not. I think between 23 and 25, and these have all been, that one's 21, that was 27, but it's gonna be like that one. Whoa. The more I move it around, the closer it gets to 20. That's 23 on the dot. 25 or 24. 24. 24. Man, these are... my camera turned too far. This is pretty dang dialed in. I do say so myself. 23, 25, random spoke. Goodness, that's tough. There we go. Ooh, that one's low. Feel low, might just be bad placement on the gauge. 24. I think 23. That one's 26. But you're gonna have some that are tighter than others. Ooh, that one's somehow that one is like stupidly loose. I don't know, it doesn't seem right. Park tool weld is on point. As long as you stay minimal on those wild 450 lawnmower stalls on the spines. That's funny. All right. Well, I think this is as good as it's going to get. It has the tiniest little bit, but never going to see that on the bike. And I'm pretty sure it's better than where mine sits now. Tension feels a tiny bit tight, but the gauge says otherwise. Tension meter says otherwise. So I suppose we're going to call that good. Been streaming for freaking 2 hours and 20 minutes. All right. I need to go and do stuff. Pumped up that this is done, and I suppose we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Is there a rule of thumb for putting on these spokes? I have a video about lacing wheels and truing wheels, so check those out. They will help you, because honestly, I don't remember off the top of my head right now, and I'm tired. So I'm going to jump out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Chris Wong, you better be in Ohio Saturday. Stoney, Lowborn Crew, Jared, Kid Wilson, Mark, who else? Lucas, Paul James. Thanks to Adam Ortiz for the membership, as well as Spinbot for becoming a member. And have a good night, everyone.